Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Wake Up. We're out here in Chicago, so let's give it up for Chicago. Obviously, you guys know our show has changed. We do reel reviews, so this is our first reel. Why don't we look up there and we give our opinions after it. So this is the reel up here. It says, you tell a girl in this generation you don't want her out clubbing, being drunk, around other drunk men all night, being disrespectful. So, you guys have got kind of the hint of this reel?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go into this, with the conversations, and I'll give you my point of view first. I think it's really hard to tell a female or any woman that you can no longer go to the club, It is a sign of a man telling her, like, I care about you, I don't want you out there anymore. Like, it's time to, you're 25, 26, it's time to, like, slowly give it up, But women, I feel, take that as, oh, he's controlling. He's trying to show some kind of dominance, power, and that essence. So I think, it's hard for a man to tell a woman, hey, I care, I don't want you out anymore, But women see that as a negation. But why don't we go down the list, give us your name, and then we'll go through opinions. So your name and then your opinion.
My name is Alyssa, and my opinion on it is, like, I feel like it goes off of, like, what the woman has going for herself. I mean, age, not just age, job, morals. Like, if she just has nothing going on and that's all she wants to do, like, yeah, I could see, like, her man or whatever being like, okay, I don't want you in the club no more. Like, that's all you do. Opposed to, like, a girl or a woman that has, like, a good job, who's on top of her stuff and goes out occasionally. I feel like that shouldn't be an issue.
Okay.
She just goes out.
So she just goes out occasionally. You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you give us your name and a little bit of your perspective?
I agree with her. I feel like if it's not happening often, then it should be a big deal.
So it's okay to go to the clubs.
Yeah.
When is it time to give it up? Do you ever see, like, an old ass woman and you're like, damn, that bitch is still out? Like, you ever see her and you're like, she's been out since the 90s. She's still out? Like, you ever think, like, she's really still out right now?
Still kicking. She got it.
Like, she might have got, like, 4 or 5 BBLs. Like, she still looks decent. Like, guys really don't know how old she is, but like, damn, like.
Yeah.
I went to junior high with her sister or some shit. Like, you're like, damn, it's fucked up, right?
Them ones are out there, though. I feel like those ones that are out there that are that age, and like you described with the 3-4 BBLs, like, them the ones we're talking about here. Like, they got nothing going on but that BBL. They're looking for that BBL to find a man to pay for their life. Like, that's what they're looking for.
Okay.
Seriously.
Why don't you give us your name and your opinion?
Lily, and I feel if she's going out with, like, her girls and it's just like a section with girls, it's fine. But if they're going out and, like, the guy's buying the bottles and everything, then that's kind of an issue if she's in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, though. Like, she's going out with her girls, right?
Yeah.
Because I've never seen a woman buy a bottle.
Ooh, wait a minute. I go out with my girls. That depends too. I go out with my girls.
Let's stop the caps.
I go out with my girls. You gotta say hi to your security boyfriend, your bartender boyfriend, your bouncer boyfriend.
Sound like you.
Yeah.
We getting that stamp to go upstairs? No.
Okay, why don't you give us your name?
My name is Reshma. I think it depends too, because is he going out?
No, he's not out.
Okay.
Like, you guys have passed up 24, 25. It's time, like, to start looking towards that future, as opposed to, and you still want to be in the clubs,
I mean, I think that's fair to say, like, to not want your person to be out in the clubs every weekend. One, it's tiring.
Mm-hmm.
2, I mean, we do that shit when we're, like, early 20s, right? We come to an age where it's just like...
What would you say the age is where it's time to knock it off?
I would give it to, like, mid late 20s.
Late 20s?
I think late 20s. I would say like 26, 27. Like, maybe start slowing it down.
What's your age?
I'm 30.
Okay. Are you still in the clubs, or?
I only go out if it's one of my girls' birthdays and they really want to be in the club.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's not because a man's telling me not to go.
Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So, if we go back and we'll start elaborating a little more on this topic. when you go out, right, you say, I'm going out with my girls, because girls love to say, I'm going out with my girls, right? First of all, the lesbians are out there now, you know? I mean, they are on there, you know what I'm saying? And it's, men have to compete with those women. And I know some men that are very, very jealous, right? So if there is a lesbian in the group, some men, you know, I'm Arabic, we don't like that too much, you know? We see it as like, if you cheat on me with a woman, you're still cheating on me. And a lot of men, they see that, but
They do.
if let's take the perspective of going out, right? You're a woman, you're going out with your girls, gay, straight, whatever they are, right? Majority, if you look nice, majority you don't like hang out with like ugly looking girls, right? I don't know what it is, but women, they try not to like, there's always one duff of the group, but there's like, majority are decent looking, right?
There's only one duff, then you can pull her along wherever.
You pull along, yeah, she's able to still get in the clubs, right?
Yeah.
Because if you have too many ugly girls, you guys are not all getting in.
You're
It's
winning
over
the
with,
line.
yeah.
That's what's happening. You're gonna win.
Yeah, but, so when you're in the club, and if we reverse roles, like, if your man was in the club, you know, and he's actually seeing people that are a lot more attractive than you are, maybe have more money than you are, and, you know, are always hitting on, you know, getting hit on, it's a big difference, right? You know, any of you guys have men here or no? No? You do? Okay. So if your man was out in the club and there were people like a lot better looking than you, maybe have more money than you, and they were hitting on him, you know, and he's out with his girls, which would be his guys, you know, when the roles are reversed. Do you see how like the problem comes? And there's always gonna be
That double standard.
women coming to hit on men too, you know, it's now things have kind of changed a little bit, you know, but do you see kind of, okay, do I really want to be going out like that?
Right.
Because you women, there's always men doing what? When you go out in the club, there are men that will approach you.
Cat calling.
Huh?
Cat calling.
Cat calling?
Hey, you in the black shorts? Yeah, you. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Oh God.
Is that what happens to you?
All the time.
Okay.
And I'd be like, I don't got who.
What about you? How would you feel?
Me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the idea of it. Even just saying it right now, it's like, no.
Yeah? When you really, really break it down, it is hard, you know?
It's hard to take in because...
But then they start saying you're a psycho, you're fucking crazy. Like, why are you so crazy? Women get into that zone of telling their man they're nuts, you know, or their female spouse, you're nuts, you're crazy. I'm just hanging out with the girls. But I still think you're looking for attention, you know? What about you? How do you feel over there?
Honestly, I feel like the club is an issue. If you're in a relationship, it will always be an issue because it just opens up a door where you have like options, and people do approach you, especially if you're good looking. If you're just with your girls, obviously guys are gonna buy you bottles, are gonna invite you to drinks and all of that. So as a guy, if you're in a relationship with a guy, whatever, I'm sure he would get insecure about it.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I feel like that's one of the main reasons that people go out, because they want to be seen.
Yeah.
So, like it's understandable for like to not want your significant other to be out in the clubs all the time. Like, if I had a man, like I wouldn't want him out in the club with his boys. So I was like, who are you talking to? What are you going out for?
Yeah. Does it get though like boring to a level though? Like if you're just always staying in the fucking house? Because I know some men that's like, fuck, just stay in the house, stay in the house, stay in the house, you know?
No, it does. But that's the thing about Chicago. Like, there's so many things going on, especially in the summertime. That's not the club.
I know a lot of people that won't date people in Chicago.
Yeah.
Because they are in the club scene and they know the club scene and they say it ruins the women, you know?
Yeah.
Because the majority of them are sleeping with their coworkers, you know? Like, you think that's a big factor now going on, or have you? Yeah?
I haven't heard much about sleeping with the coworkers.
Yeah.
Thing, but
I mean, I know there's like flirting going on within like the coworkers, which can cause some friction within relationships. But that's the one thing too about being in the nightlife industry. Like, you're flirty, you're friendly because you have to network. You have to be, you know, like that bubbly personality when you're out. you can't be like, oh, resting bitch face all the time, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, you're trying to get into a committed relationship and you're going out. I mean, and you're a part of that community, the industry, that's what it's called, Lily?
Yes.
The industry?
In the industry.
You know, don't you guys get labeled like industry whores? Like that's an industry whore? Like, no? Huh?
If they're partying, like, fucking around with everyone, yeah, they are industry whores.
Yeah. And then, you know, majority of them are looking for their, like she said, their husbands at the club, right?
Oh my God.
When you're four BBLs in, is that?
I was also gonna say, if you're trying to get, like you said, if you're working towards a committed relationship, if you actually want to get into a committed relationship, you're gonna naturally, like if that's your true intention, you're gonna naturally just end up not being at the club as much. Because if you're trying to commit to them, that means on the weekends when you guys aren't working, you're gonna plan this, you're gonna plan that.
Right.
If you're talking to someone and you are still going out, they might as well just take the hint. Trying to build a roster is what that is.
But it's extremely hard though after a certain point, correct?
Yeah.
Because you're sitting there like, okay, I don't want to be that crazy guy that she talks about. You know, because I have a lot of guy friends and they'll be like, what should I do? You know, should I let her go out? I'm like, yeah, well, how long have you been dating?
Right.
You know, if it's 1-2 months, then yeah, she's gonna go do whatever she's gonna do.
See who she is.
But a lot of my people I know, they'll meet their girls in the club, you know, they're the bottle girls or them, and then they expect to try to change them. Now, are we in a different aspect of things? You know, we were gonna try to bring some more bottle girls out from the industry and, you know, get that perspective, you know. A lot of men will just try to change that woman, correct?
Go into a housewife. This is oh,
Yeah, but when she's busted down, that's it, at a certain point. It's over with, correct?
Yeah. You can
Yeah.
go back. So it's like you either got to accept her or not, or go find someone else.
I mean, every bottle girl isn't a hoe though.
No.
Every bottle girl isn't a hoe?
I was one, but I think it depends on where too. I was a bottle girl for a hookah lounge.
I think bottle girls are hoes. I think majority are hoes. If you want my honest opinion, you know, I think they do it for the money. Their message is meant for the money, you know, like it becomes like a transactional thing. So most bottle girls are hoes, you know, if we could actually agree on this. But hold on a second. I know you have facts.
Okay.
I mean, what is your definition of a hoe? She texts 40 or 50 different guys that have money so they could come sell a product, which is a bottle, and she stays in contact with them. And I guarantee you that majority of those guys at a certain point have taken her out or, you know, maybe have done something with her.
I would call that a hoe.
Is that not a hoe? I mean, what is a hoe if you think about it?
That is a hoe. That is
Yeah,
a hoe.
so-
Say all bottle girls aren't hoes though, because this one, some bottle girls, if you really get to know
So
them,
you used to be a bottle girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many men would you message?
none.
None?
I would scam them. I would scam these grown men, these Middle Eastern men that went to.
Oh, okay, so you're going after the Middle Eastern, okay.
I swear, no, it was a hookah lounge, and that's just what it was. It was, you know, the Middle Eastern, so it's like,
And you're a white girl, you know what I'm saying? You're unique, so Middle Eastern men like that, you know?
they gonna listen, and they're like,
I don't know if they'll listen, but yeah.
Yeah, no, they're gonna hand their card over. No.
Okay.
Yes.
Nope.
Little picture now.
But I mean, if you message 30 to 40 guys, come through, you're always doing that, like, you're also creating options for yourself too as a bottle girl, correct?
Yeah.
So like, a hoe is a bottle girl. It's basically the same thing.
It
Like-
depends.
Like I have friends that are completely strippers and they don't like bottle girls because they'll be like, you know, at the end of the day, hey,
They're each other's competition.
yeah, we're both the same, you know, like at least
Just like-
I know a lot of strippers that'll say like, at least I'm fucking upfront about it. These bitches are trying to stay low key about it.
I was just about to say, most bottle girls are girls that are just scared to dance. They just,
Yeah.
they won't get undressed like that.
Okay, you know, that's respectful.
I'm one of them.
So you just wouldn't get undressed. That's what made you just stay as a bottle girl?
I have no social anxiety too much for that.
There's really not much to imagine after the bottle girl outfit. You know, I feel like the bottle girl outfits have gotten a little more raunchy as the years have gone on, you know?
Some clubs, like, they be in lingerie. At that point, just go ahead.
Okay, what about you right here? How would you feel if your man was getting messaged by a bottle girl?
Ooh.
And he's like, oh baby, I'm just buying a bottle. I'm trying to get a hookup,
I
you know?
mean, that means he's in the club too much.
Okay.
You should not be getting messaged by a bottle girl. It's like getting messaged by a stripper.
You're a
at the strip club
regular.
too much.
Now you're a
Exactly.
regular.
You're a regular when you're getting messaged?
Right. No, I would not like that
Okay. Why wouldn't you like that?
because he's out too much. That means that you're choosing. That's an option. That's not just a bottle girl.
Okay. I agree with you.
Paying her.
Lily? When you get messaged by bottle girls all day,
That doesn't rarely happens.
this really happens?
I mean, I know that they just want some bottles to be purchased.
Okay.
They gotta make their money too.
Right.
Yeah, and a stripper just wants to pop that pussy, you know what I'm saying, making her money. So it's the same thing, right? I mean, realistically speaking, if we're really breaking it down, it's the same thing.
We all gotta eat, man.
Yeah, so, okay. How do you feel about it? Difference between a stripper and a bottle girl?
The difference?
Yeah. Is there much of a difference if we really break it down? Is there any difference?
Yes.
I really don't see a difference. I don't see a difference.
You gotta have talent to be a
They're
stripper.
confident. I'll give them that. They're for sure.
They're basically a stripper too.
That just can't
They
dance.
also don't have to
They don't have to do what?
know that many strippers, but they don't have to like be in DMs like that. Really, I feel like
Strippers
like how
or
bottle
bottle
girls do.
Yeah.
No, I really feel like they do.
Strippers? I feel like
No, I'm saying like bottle girls are bigger hoes than strippers. A bottle girl is a bigger hoe than a stripper.
bottle-
She's messaging like,
You're DMing dudes that already be in the club who asked you who they came to you asking you, oh, what's your answer?
yeah, but they asked you to get closer to you. They asked you to get closer to you to get, to dick you down at the end of the day. They didn't ask you for no other reason.
So then, I mean, it depends. Like,
But a bottle girl can't take you to the back and fuck you.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can.
The club?
Yeah.
In the club?
Yeah, they can.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
There's some bottle girls that get dick down in the club.
oh no.
No? So you've never seen anyone hook up in a club?
No.
So with all that alcohol going and anything, nothing ever happens?
Sure it happened.
With their staff,
that I've seen.
with their
with their staff?
managers and their co-workers, yeah, but like clients, not so much. I don't think they could, unless if they're high-end clients, and they definitely.
Like a
Actually,
bottle
yeah,
girl
they
is
can.
another version of a promoter. Like you're like a
No, a promoter is not a bottle girl.
no. I'm saying like a underneath, like you're trying to draw people in.
Too, though.
Yeah, promoters are in DMs. You're right. But
Promoters are in DMs.
But I'm just saying, like, we're really breaking down, like, between a stripper and a bottle girl. I think, a bottle girl is worse. It's a worse profession, At a certain point, your body doesn't look, good. You're not really making, I'd say you don't know what the fuck you're gonna get tipped at the end of the
That
night,
has to be like a
correct?
side or a hobby or that has to be.
No, some bottle girls really, like, I talk to bottle girls and they tell me, like, hey, I make $800-900 a day. And then I'll talk to like strippers and they'll be like, yeah, I make $1,000, $800 a day. So they're really making the same amount of money, but I feel like they're always broke, And I'm not one to be like an asshole towards the stripper, the bottle girl community, but I just feel like you guys don't know it's fast money, it comes fast, and you spend it faster.
I can see that mentality.
And it doesn't come
it's
that
like
fast.
You're getting the money fast, but a lot of
They're not
people
getting
slip into that
$1,000
mentality. I'm gonna get it right back. I'm gonna go to work tonight and I'm gonna get it right back.
Right.
So I
Okay.
feel like the more you make it, the more you spend it, because you're like,
Because I've seen some bottle girls and they really like dress up really, really nice, expensive ass clothes, they have the nice purses and all that, and you're like thinking to yourself,
they have no assets though. Look at what's behind them.
okay, so when you were a bottle girl, you would just make it and spend it?
Yeah. That was like my spending money. I would keep my salary, my 9 to 5. That's for that. And okay, yeah, if I'm gonna go to work tonight, then I want to spend it on whatever.
Okay, so what's worse, a bottle girl or a stripper?
No.
You don't want to answer the question?
Yeah, neither. No.
Okay, that's fine.
stripper.
A stripper's work?
I think a stripper.
I'll say a stripper. Yeah.
Okay.
They make the same amount of money, but I don't.
You
I don't
gotta
think
do a
it's
lot
stuff.
to make that money
Yeah.
as a stripper. Like you gotta
Yes.
do a lot. A bottle girl, this is what we do.
Yeah,
Swipe. That's all we do.
okay.
I think so. Money come easy for bottle girls. It's like you don't have to work as hard.
You get an
got the
automatic
outfit,
percentage, yeah.
You go give.
Yeah, I really think my stripper friends would say different. I really think they would say different. They say the bottle girls are working out like 20 times harder all week messaging these guys to come over there because they know the high-end clients, A stripper really doesn't have to work as hard, and some of them do absolutely nothing. I know, they get booked up in different areas and they're doing absolutely nothing, just talking to people,
They just go, they do their set, and they're done.
Right. You know that.
No, but they're getting all groped up too, though.
Like you know what you're doing.
They're getting groped up, having to give lap dances.
Yeah, get
naked, like
I mean, for 30 minutes to
get on stage and.
I mean, but like she said, for 30 minutes, I mean, she knows what she's getting herself into, right?
And-
they get on stage, they dance a little bit, but
You have to think about it too. A lot of girls in the club, like we were going back to the club, a lot of them get groped on for free for a shot.
There you go, yeah, yeah.
Getting groped down to get paid.
And they're fucked up, you know, most of the men are trashed in there, right?
That's what I'm saying. When the lights are off and you're drunk, that Casamigos in you, he looks like 8. The lights turn on. Next day you look at Instagram like they're 4s. Oh, so you get.
Yeah. Bottle girls are very deceiving too. They wear like body suits, you know?
Yeah.
So bottle girls are like fucking magicians at the end of the day because their bodies don't even look like that. A stripper, at least as a man, you know what you're fucking getting, you know? As a bottle girl, like,
I agree there.
you know, I would say I've taken home like maybe 1 or 2 bottle girls, you know, and
That's how he knows they come.
I'm just saying they have like body suits, you know?
There's nothing.
Like bottle girls come with body suits, you know, like they have the, what's that thing, the Fatma that they put, Faja, whatever the fuck it is, and then they wear that and they're like a different person, and then all of a sudden, you know, they take that off, their belly's hanging out, that's a pop ass bitch if you think about it, you know, and that's false advertisement too. With a stripper, I respect them.
You know what you're getting.
You know exactly what you're getting.
There's nothing to hide if she's naked.
Right. You gotta be confident.
I agree, but, you know, what would you do if you brought home a bottle girl and she took off, you know, a body suit?
I would send her home.
You would send her home?
Yes, like I wouldn't even be rude about it. I would just send her home like in the morning. I'll go to sleep.
Oh, so you would still close though,
No,
right?
hell no. I would go to
Okay.
sleep and then she would go home in the morning.
I think it would be okay to close because you already, you know,
No.
no. I mean, it's dark anyway. See, I guess that's the difference between men and women, you know, like
Yes.
No, that's like
we're still hitting. Most men are still getting it. It's already there. It's in your bed. You're taking it down, you know? On a, like, no?
no.
Ooh, no.
Well, see, like for women, we would never have that type of interaction, though. I'm not pulling up. There's no male bottle, like you know. So it's like
There's no male bottle girls?
men, bottle men,
Okay.
bottle. I don't
I've never seen a bottle man. Yeah, you're right.
either. So it's like you can't really call them home like that. So you know, for us, see us too. I feel like we know what we're getting into. We see it. We see it when the lights come on. Of course.
How do you, I mean, are you strictly dickly or you play the other side too?
You think it's a
Strictly,
long?
no.
So you play both sides?
Yeah.
So if you brought home a bitch and she like, you know, a little bigger?
Right? Yeah. No.
Okay.
No. See, with a female, you could fight them. I'm gonna be honest. You could, no.
So you're sending her home?
And if I'm like, I don't feel too good. You know, I got work in the morning. She gotta go.
What about you?
Yeah,
Huh?
I don't do it.
You don't dabble? You never have?
I
You
did.
just play on the same team?
Tortilla chip over there.
I dabbled back in the day, not anymore.
Okay. I feel like every woman has now, you know?
Not every
We've interviewed almost 400 or 500 women. I'm not saying you because you're like Pakistani or whatever. And it's really frowned upon, so I'm not gonna have you answer this question. So you're aware. So you keep it cordial back there.
Curious.
But I think most women have just to get the experience now, and then like now most of them are doing it just to, you know, they say women fuck better, women do things better, you know, as it changes, right? Okay.
They might.
They might. But let's get a little bit back on subject. If we could ask you, so what do you think is worse, the stripper or the bottle girl?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Damn.
You speak in the mic if you can.
I just feel like I'm nothing against my stripper friends. I love you guys.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a little more controversial because of how you're just naked, you know? And then guys just grope up on you. Like, I get it that these bottle servers might go up to a guy and flirt with them, but they don't grab up on you and you don't have to sit on their lap and then like conversate with them the whole night to get a lap dance and stuff like that, you know? You just sell your bottle, you do the service, and that's it. You're done with the table.
I'd say kind of. I agree with you, but I feel like you're dealing with more upper management and you're sitting on the manager's lap of some sort, you know, or the owner,
true.
or the owner's lap of some sort,
day.
because those jobs and those high-end clubs are kind of hard to keep, and
It
a
is.
lot of the hiring kind of is, you know.
That's how it is, but at least, like, you know, like, if we're comparing, at least it's only one guy opposed to, like, 20 guys a night, you know?
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, just in comparison, bottle girl does...
Can they be in a relationship?
Who?
Can a stripper or a bottle girl be in a relationship?
He
I know a lot of
cheated.
girls.
I
that
feel
are
like
in
they can.
relationships.
You feel like they can?
They always can, but that's only, it's up to their partner if they are willing to...
Would you accept it?
Hell no.
Oh,
No?
no.
Okay. What about you? Would you accept it?
What?
If she was a male.
If you were a male, would you accept your woman to be a bottle girl or a stripper?
Hell no. No.
I mean, I did bottle service for a little bit.
Where'd you bottle serve at?
Some clubs that don't even exist anymore. It was
Okay.
forever ago.
Okay.
But it was
Vertigo, you said?
second. No, it was like trophy room and like a couple other spots, just like random.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess it depends. It depends on like how long they've been in it and how long they're willing to stay in it.
Like if someone saw you, like you're a little older, if someone saw you back in the bottle game service, they'd be like, damn, you know, like people know that industry, like what the fuck, you know, like I've been here a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess as a if I were a male, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't be a fan of it.
Okay.
But having been in it, you know, if there's like a table or something that's acting a little rowdy, at least I know I can go to security and be like, hey, like.
But the strippers can do the same thing.
Yeah, but I feel like maybe sometimes some strippers are more okay with going along with it because if they pay for a dance or something, you know, they're like, okay, well, I guess they can get a little handsy because that's what they're paying for. But I have stripper friends and, you know, I respect their hustle.
Okay. Yeah, everyone's very calm to like not bash the strippers. It's okay. I'll
I'm gonna say one thing too. When a guy is very like accepting to the fact that his girl is out stripping or around a bunch of guys bottle serving, it's because they're 9 times out of 10 like broke and they benefit from these women's money. Yeah.
I agree. Well, we appreciate you guys being on today's episode of Wake Up. Tune in next week and talk about something else.